obviously.
Everything we do is
When did that
scripted.
die?
What are you talking about?
So
when did that die?
scripted.
Clip it. When did that die? Fuck.
And I'll say AV.
Someone. What happened? Who did that?
What
was my
in the
fault.
Who
fuck?
did that? Who
That
did
was my fault. I was turning her down and hit the wrong button. That's totally my fault. I'm so sorry.
Did you just
I
boot
need
me?
that clipped now.
Did you just
Yeah.
boot me?
It was on
Hey,
accident.
Eddie?
If you're still in chat, can you mark that timestamp?
Edward.
for somebody?
Everything we do is
When did that
scripted.
die?
What are you talking about?
So
When did that die?
scripted.
Clip it. When did that die? Fuck.
And I'll say AV.
Someone. What happened? Who did that?
That
What
was my
in the
fault.
Who
fuck?
did that? Who
That
did
was my fault. I was turning her down and hit the wrong button. That's totally my fault. I'm so sorry.
Did you just
I
boot
need
me?
that clipped now.
Did you just
Yeah.
boot me?
It was on
Hey,
accident.
Eddie?
If you're still in chat, can you mark that timestamp?
Edward?
Or somebody?
Oh shoot, that was fast. Okay.
Yeah, the countdown really sneaks up on you when I don't say for the numbers.
What?
We're
God, I
here.
don't have.
We're live.
I forgot we're not just hanging out and talking. We're actually playing D&D.
I mean, we're here. It was up in the air whether we were playing or not. But hello, everybody, and welcome to the Arcane Archives. See, even Rogue's hyped
Frankie.
for it.
I
Oh,
know.
it's Frankie?
He actually.
No,
No,
it
that was
Rogue.
Rogue.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
Frankie's
he
sit-
started as soon as we went live, too.
Frankie's sitting there like, fucking what? I am
He's like-
sitting here.
Frankie's like, give me yours.
boy.
I want yours off.
Do it.
Give me yours off.
But hello, Jag and Curls. It is game day. Thank you for hanging out. Let me.
Oh, well, that's better.
Yell at people that I'm playing with that aren't watching right now. And then after that, before we get started, I do want to tell you, because we were talking about it, there is a lot of events that are coming up on Fridays this month for a big majority of us. So there is a possibility that next week...
Small majority.
Small majority. Next week we might have to move our Friday campaigns just for this month to Wednesday, just so we can keep them going so we don't take an entire month off. So just keep an eye on our socials for the update on that. If it did start, it would more than likely start this following Wednesday. So it wouldn't be gone, it would just be moved to another day. And as always, VODs are going to be on Twitch if you need to catch them immediately on Friday, because they won't be up till YouTube until the following week.
Just for a few weeks, Jag.
Just for a few weeks, Jag. Just for a few permanent weeks.
Well, you can make it a watch party and just watch with Curls or everybody else, and
Oh, I
so
was just gonna
nobody
suggest
show
that.
up on Wednesdays, so our viewers are just us, and then everybody watch it on Friday for a pod
Yeah,
party.
what we could do is we
Yeah.
could rerun it on Friday. I don't know if that's an option.
yeah, we can do that.
but,
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
crap.
Very good option.
We just
Um,
won't be able to interact with.
Don't look at Discord. I'll spoil everything.
Yeah, we're gonna
Spoil
say
it.
how many times.
Damn, I can't believe I died.
Yeah, I know. I can. Everybody boycott it. Well, Jag, it's this: either we play on Wednesdays and you catch up on Fridays, or we play next November,
month.
Yeah.
and then don't see you until February.
and then don't see you until February. What's up, Boredom? How you doing today?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Shut up, Todd.
All right, get out, Todd. I forgot that was Todd.
Leave.
Forgot that was Todd, by the way.
It's Ted.
I had no idea it was Todd. I was like, wow, that's rude.
Me either.
Hey, Tad.
Yeah, you guys are mean.
Hey, dude.
But without much delay, because we were a little late getting live, Jeremy, you got announcements?
I do. Everybody, welcome to the Arcane Archives. We are a collective of creative curators pouring our passions into Dungeons and Dragons. To
Dungeons
find
and
all of our
Dragons.
artwork
You're
and
not
music
skipping over
samples,
it.
behind the scenes stuff.
Single and Dragons.
Nobody ever hypes, so I just move right on. Down in the doobly-doo, you'll find our Instagram to get the best placed updates on schedule changes and all that fun stuff. YouTube to find our backlogged episodes, although we're almost 14 episodes behind, plus everything else. Our website also has all that stuff compiled, where you can also include yourself in the Ink and Will story that Nick and the most amazing co-host, Eddie, contribute to the most dangerous writing show on Twitch. You can also check out our Twitter to be notified whenever we go live. We have an open Discord, so you can notify and give yourself any reaction rule to be notified when people are playing certain games that you want. If you want to drop your art, fantasy, or otherwise for us all to oogle and Google at, you are more than welcome to join us. When some of us are more than likely going to be hanging out every single night. Unless they're playing New World or doing something like that, doesn't matter. Come and hang out and join the Spork Army. And also, if you are not a visual media type of person and you want to pop us in your earballs at work, you can catch episodes 1/1.5 all the way up to 36 on Spotify.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. It was beautiful. I was really wishing Rogue was in your room with the rave, so he's just the entire time.
That's why he's not barking.
Yeah, it's how I feel when you accidentally change the lights in the other room when you're on your phone.
Accidentally.
Oops.
Merch.
If it's a seizure, then I can save some money.
Merch me spell bad today. Also updates on March. Yes.
Wait? You mean by putting a P, you mean putting an M in that word, Jag? Because you smiley. Smell bad.
You stink.
Me smell bad today. Yeah, now no lights. You lost light privileges.
Yeah, we're not going to have March updates until March. So
do you believe in God?
We'll give you March updates in May. All right. So,
welcome to the Arcane Archives, where the points don't matter, and neither does Wayne Brady.
Yep.
He's the only one that matters.
I was going to say, he is.
How dare you?
He matters.
All right, without further ado, let us hop into this week's session. Every time I mess it up. This week's chapter of the Arcane Archives.
Yo.
Plingle.
All right. So, in last week's session of the Arcane Archives, the collective traveling down into the lower cities of the lower areas of the floating city of Valeris, called the Nyx, to hopefully find a black market dealer that has been peddling items that potentially could have been stolen from the Esoteric Assembly. Specifically, they were looking for a item named a Chromatic Rose, and they were to bring it back to Master Velos with hopefully within 3 days before the Iron Gate closes again. Their journeys took them into the first layer of the Nyx, which was mostly residential and where the denizens are entirely all poor, much to the surprise of the collective, seeing that all of their meat is just stank meat and stank wine. Everything's just stank.
Can confirm.
Exactly. Some of the collective trying to stay a little bit more incognito by rolling around to the dirt to look a little bit more dirty, after a denizen down in the Nyx said that they couldn't be from around here, they were too clean. Heading through that residential area, they eventually came to a corner that had the entrance to the next layer of the Nyx, where the Tinkertons, a faction, family, or maybe a gang unknown to the collective, control an area, and they produce all of the mechanical and architectural means in the city above. They were informed to not cross paths with them, at least in the negative sense, because they ran everything down in the Nyx. After some good stealth rolls and good deception rolls, the collective managed to make its way past the check-in gate to get down to the next area of the city, which happened to be a industrialized area with mechanical machines, redundant, with machines left and right, as well as large figures that look like humanoids, which have been revealed to be clockwork golems that are staggered throughout the entrance to this part of the city, much to the collective's dismay. We open up as you're all walking through the main funnel that leads you in. This area off of the elevator that you all came down here on has no breakaways. It is cutaway stone that goes into a workman's area. This area opening up, and you see different smaller forges that are, very minuscule in size compared to the large one in the center of this part of the city. And you see various races, but the dominant ones are rock gnomes or deep gnomes, as well as dwarves. As you're all cloaked up and you are incognito, no one pays attention to you too much. You seem to blend in. Maybe it was the rolling in dirt, you're unsure. But as you're walking through, you also notice the immenseness of this part of the city. Where up top it was mostly residential, so it was easy to cut through. This area being industrialized and very worked and lived in, it is not cookie cutter, so it is not easy to traverse from one end to the other. As you're walking through, you see one long line of a myriad of different races going into a building. They seem to be, as you kind of pick up, they seem to be on lunch, what it seems, as they're all going into the building. And on the other side, you see a long line coming out with trays of food in hand. Better food than you saw above. Not like you would see in Valeris, but a hearty meal. As you all stand here, what would you all like to do? Sick!
So how open is the area?
What do you mean? Like how, wide
How
open is it?
exposed are we? Yeah. Are we out in the middle of a courtyard or?
Right now, it's mostly the best way I can imagine or describe it is imagine a dockyard where there is a main road that you can walk through, but to your left and right there is something always going on. So there's different cranes that you haven't seen before that are made out of metal that are moving left and right. There's forges that are crafting different metal bits and bobs, as well as to your right now there seems to be more buildings, and to your left there seems to be more machinery.
Okay. Trying to remember the name of the place that we were trying to get to.
You're trying to get to a tavern called the Void's Well.
Mm-hmm. We need to find our way down to the void. Is the only area that seems to be I guess where people are doing stuff, is that cafeteria type deal?
No, they are scattered
Doing
around
stuff,
you
doing
working.
stuff.
Okay.
But the largest collection of people is going through there. So. And you can kind of see, the only way you can see the line coming out, because it is slightly walled off, but in between the gate you can see them coming out of the back of the building, but then they are staying behind the wall, presumably some area to eat.
I'm gonna turn to Ecclesias and It's a good idea to just ask someone how to get down to the void.
I would imagine so. I mean, there are no road signs down here, but we can just pretend to be one of the workers or something. But it seems that every time we ask what the voids were, it is silly. So, but I have no. I mean, how else are we going to find it if we can't ask and there's no signs? It's one or the other. We
So
wandered for years.
you should be the one to ask. You've had the best luck talking to people down here.
Has anyone else tried? Does anybody else want to also play the game that is live?
Well,
I
Odin and I
have-
tried to sneak past.
I mean, I did successfully sneak past it, but
yeah, I know we left.
I also I don't want to really, I don't know, like go about and just like ask like, hey, where's the nearest, ye old Walmart or something? Like, I feel like we need to do less shopping, first of all. We look like tourists down here, and that's a big eyesore for regulars.
We're not gonna buy any more stank meat.
Don't buy anything ever down here.
You there,
this
how
is
much
like-
We just
robot
need
boy?
we're running out of time. We just need to find our way down.
Oh, we wouldn't have way more time if we didn't buy stink meat.
Okay,
Well,
that didn't even take that much time. It was this
Remember.
place is huge,
We're just looking
So-
for our family.
Damn question.
Yeah.
Yes.
and they're in the void.
You said that it seems that the workers down here are on a lunch break. Are there any groups of people that are sitting and eating food that I would see a place, like whether they're by cargo boxes where we can either sneak behind or one person can get behind and kind of eavesdrop on people speaking or something like that?
Sure, make a perception check.
Not bad. That is going to be a 21.
That's really good. So the people that are eating, they're actually still in a walled off area, but you do notice that there are two individuals that are standing kind of the same demeanor as if you were standing around the water cooler. As they're standing there, they have a tankard in hand. They look more like foremen. They aren't as dirtied. They still look well worked, but they look a little bit higher up as they're watching everybody else work. And they are standing near some boxes or crates that you could try to get behind if you'd like to hear them talk.
I am pretty light on my feet and sneaky, but Urudin, I know that you are also a master of the shadows. You seen those people down there with the tavern, with the tinkers in their hands? And I'll point to the direction that I spotted them. Either you or I, maybe yourself, could sneak by those boxes and see if we can pick anything up from what they say. It might be nothing, but they might give us an idea of what's around this place.
This is the way of thinking that I've wanted from this group for so many longs.
This is the way.
This is the way.
And I will give the group a nod, be right back. And then I will go slinky slink and try to stay as hidden as possible while I eavesdrop.
Very well. Make a stealth check for me.
While we're okay, can you sorry if you want can you describe like where we are standing? Because I know we went through kind of like a hallway-esque area. Are we like kind of like at like the top of a landing where like stairs go down and we're pretty obvious if anybody just looks up at
right
the exit?
here, it's all flat at this point. The best way I can describe it is imagine kind of how I was telling Jay is imagine if you're in like a shipyard. You know, to the left you'd have like the ships and the cranes loading things onto the ships and stuff like that, and then to the right you'd have buildings and stuff like that people are moving things in and out of. That's the best description I can give. So you're kind of in that dead zone in the middle where people would be walking back and forth.
Oh, so we're in the flat ground, we're not like at any elevation.
Correct. Yep. So the elevator brought you all the way down, and from the elevator you would have probably seen that there wouldn't have been much varying in terrain. Everything seems relatively flat down here, other than like buildings and stuff.
While Urdin sneaks away, I'll just mention to the rest of the group, keep your eyes out on people that look over to us, because this is a busy place with workers. If we are just standing here, let's be incognito, yes?
Is there like some crates or something
Yeah, there's
near
enough
us.
stuff around. Yeah, there's. It's easy for you guys to be incognito here. One, with the mass amount of stuff around, and two, just with the mass amount of people around. So
Yeah.
you standing just here, that sticks out more than if you guys just walked off to the side and hung out. So you
We
Yeah, I'm
guys
can
are,
gonna like
play.
yeah.
walk
We can-
over and like kind of lean on one of the crates or something, and
We can play a game of Three Dragon Ante. Let's not look too suspicious like lazy workers.
how do you play that?
Yeah, we'll save it for another time. Looks like
Um,
Urodin's about to get there.
What's your stealth check?
23.
23.
Fucking-
Alrighty. So as you slink behind them, you're unable to make out exactly what race they were, as you're kind of just focused on the area you were going and just being quiet. But you hear both of them speaking. And the first one says, I know, there's been a lot of people coming in and out. Everybody's looking for work. Excuse me. I don't know what I'm eating, but it mixes up my words. And then the other one speaks, I know. A lot of people been trying to ascend, but the iron gate just keeps shutting, not letting anybody in. It's a shame. Other one speaks back, that is true. I wonder, do you think they're ever gonna open the lower levels again? Another one speaks, probably. The only ones that I've been seeing going in there other than the tinkers are gonna be the dwarves. Kinda keeps it going.
Can I see Urodin, or would I know that he would be in range within message?
You know he's within range.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I'm sure he was so sneaky that I didn't even see him, but like I would know that he's within 120 feet.
Yeah, you know he's there.
I'll cast a message on June, and just so I can keep my voice down and kind of play with my whiskers, so if somebody happens to read my, anyways, hey June, and I'll kind of like motion in the general direction where Uridin is. Do you need to see someone in order to speak to them within their heads? Because you should see if he's found anything out yet.
Sorry,
Cool.
this is just actually wondering. I think I do.
Very first line in the ability should say you look at somebody.
Yeah, so the ability just talks about giving them the thing. Okay, yeah. I had to go to something different. So, yeah, I have to any
See
creature
them.
that I can see within 60 feet.
Oof.
I'll say you're out of the 60-foot range.
Yeah, so I would say to Ecclesias that yeah, unfortunately, I think he's a little far away from me, and he really is getting good at that sneaky stuff. I can't even see him.
Yeah, that's okay, so I have a question for you, DM. It would determine what I want to do. So it says for message, I point my finger toward a creature within range. So if it doesn't say whether or not I can see them, but if you want me to be able to see them, can I try to look for Uridin or any
You
sign
don't need
of him?
to see him. Yeah, as long as he's not behind like a shitload of materials, which
I'm behind
like,
a foot of lead.
Right, like there's lead or stone it can't go through, but
Or
we'll say
thin
that you
sheet of
can.
lead.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can point in his general direction. You
Yeah,
accidentally
I'll-
get into the mind of the guy in front. He's like, "Who?"
Did you learn the sneaky stuff about the guys that look just like the person I'm talking to? But yeah, I'll cast a message onto Uridin. Uridin, have you heard anything that could be helpful for us down here yet?
Do
You infinity words. It's just the first phrase that comes out of your mouth.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if Erden knows if this is mind based or if he has to speak out loud to respond. Would he know that?
You have to
Your
whisper.
mouth moves.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, like
but-
your-
It's not like tongue buddies where you physically need to speak.
Okay, so then Erden would respond. It sounds like the lower levels are locked and only Tinkertons and dwarfs are getting through. There is a lot of newer people looking for work here. And there was one other thing that I forgot.
The Iron Gate has not been letting anybody through.
The Iron Gate has not even been letting anyone through.
I nod. See that, but I'll cast message again. Thanks. I'm going to confer with the rest of us and find the plan.
Should I can respond, right?
Yeah, you can
Sure.
respond.
Should I head back or hang for more intel?
I'll cast again. You hang there as long as you feel safe. Maybe they'll spill the beans on something else, but if you feel that you are being compromised, then I'd say sneakily make your way back to us.
You stay in that cockpit.
If that's the case,
I-
then I take Ecclesia's permission to move forward and look forward, like for more higher up people that might be like more have more information.
Some guy, man, I love being the boss.
Yeah, he's just wearing a blue shirt with a white collar and suspenders.
he's got a mug
World
that says
best
number
boss.
one boss.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, Jess, we were right there.
Make a perception check.
I will relay that information to the rest of the group. It seems that the lower level is locked, besides Tinkertons and dwarves, and nobody's getting through to the top.
So maybe we need to find some dwarves.
11.
Can we make ourselves look like doors? Maybe.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't.
Can
know
you do
either,
that?
But no.
Yes, I can
No.
do that, but it will be only me and only for 1 hour.
But you can meet some dwarves that might be able to smuggle us in.
We will see.
So your perception check, looking around, it doesn't seem like anyone is just standing there saying, "Boy, I'm the boss."
Boy, did I look at her.
Yeah.
I'm telling boss.
Boy, did I look at her.
Yeah, there's a guy yelling, "Man, if you weren't my boss guy."
We'd be doing it.
HR is gonna be so mad.
We'd be doing it, is the thing that you said.
So, to June and Zio, I'll mention. We have been here for some time. Do you think that this would be a good time to send a Cthulhu message and just to see if he is around, or maybe there's something above that can help us out? But if we need to disguise ourselves as a dwarf, I can do that for about an hour. But we will need to make a good plan, because I don't want to just wing it as I am doing that.
Master Vale speaks in your head and says, "This won't ever happen again. I don't know how I can do this, but here you go." And you see a giant hand just plop Cthulhu behind you.
Okay. Hey.
Hello. This is.
Did you have a good
Yep.
nap?
Yeah. Where the fuck are we?
Did you pray that hard that you just lost all sense of what was going on?
I was asleep.
Um,
I'm very
Thing is
confused.
boring. I fell asleep.
praying is boring. I fall asleep. Yeah, we're trying to get down to the void. We're waiting for Uridan to come back with some more intel and devising a plan of how to get in tight with some dwarves.
Well, I heard they're very big alcoholics, so we could just get them booze.
You don't want the booze from down here.
They might though.
I mean, or does anybody in the bag of holding? Do we have any Vunra wine that we could bribe them with?
Now that you mention it, let me. I have my decanter. I'll dig it around.
If
The manacles.
if we're trying to blend in,
No.
busting out a bottle of Vunra wine probably wouldn't be the best idea.
We can say we stole it from the assembly, and that we just need some help and info.
We are very far away from the Vunra Manor. I don't even know if they have Vunra wine here.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure they do if they're such a high estate establishment. I mean, everywhere else we went, they had Vunra wine.
DM question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a small enough box around, or a sack of something, or a bucket that I could grab and kind of dog and pony my way kind of around, pretending like I'm working or lifting something, so that I can see if
Yeah.
I can find any groups of dwarves or dwarves in general?
Sure, there's definitely enough shit you could grab to make yourself look relatively busy.
Is there
But if
anybody
you,
else working?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're the only ones not working.
On the left-handed side, if you were, progressing further in, there's probably about 4 or 5 different forges with their own sets of tools and stuff that are making different bits and bobs. But yeah, you can probably grab. We'll just, you know what, you're walking around with a ye old clipboard, or you got a bucket full of stones. But if you want to go looking, you want to break off from the party and go looking for some dwarves.
Well, I'm gonna grab we'll call it a proverbial clipboard. I'll grab like a sack of something or a bag of stones, something that's not gonna like actually encumber me too much. But I'll say to them, why don't you grab something if you can lift it, and we can walk around pretending we are looking for a place to put it, and then we can see about finding us some dwarves. Or you all hang out here and I'll report back.
Yeah, I can come with you.
Yeah.
So I will
pick
do
up
that.
a pail,
And,
like a bucket of something that's not very heavy.
If I didn't describe it, I do have like my cowl or something kind of cloaked over my head a little bit, something just like a cat fucking sticking out as best as I can, even if it kind of looks a little wonky.
No problem. And Jess, you get a box full of not heavy rocks.
Thanks.
That all equal to be heavy. Everything down here is going to be pretty much metal and stone right now, so if you're carrying any crates, buckets, stuff like that, it's all going to be relatively, hefty. But you can all, for the most part, grab something to make yourself look busy.
Yeah, I'll pick up the box and follow.
Very well. Make a strength check. You picked the heaviest box.
Haha!
I'll cast
Imagine
message.
that.
Yeah, I'll cast message on Uridin real quick too while we're doing this.
Very well.
Wow. Check or saving throw?
Check. Well, maybe a
Okay.
saving throw. How bad you roll? Check.
I wish it was a saving throw. 14.
14.
Take a whole
It's heavy, but it's like when you go to lift and you realize that this is a leg kind of lift, so then you lift with your legs and you're good. And then you
realize
kind
I'm
of
still wearing my armor.
Yeah, it's heavy, but you rest it on your belt, so it takes a little bit of the load off.
I look for a box as well to carry.
Oh, well, yeah, you're all easily able to find one. What do you say to
And
her?
then we are pretending to move stuff, and we are going to try to find us some dwarves. We are pretending to move stuff. We want to try to find a group of dwarves or something like that. Shit. Okay. To find us a group of dwarves, keep an ears peeled to if you can find Tinkertons or what they wear or look like.
Okay, I got it. I am also going to scout ahead a little bit further and see if I can locate a way downwards.
I cast message again. Okay, no.
There.
Who has the tongue buddies again? Is it Zio and Uridin or Zio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So as you progress
This guy and the
forward,
loudest guy.
Eddie, make a stealth check.
Oh, damn!
Nat 20?
No, close though. That is
Nat 19?
It's a
20
37.
27.
27. Very well. So you progress forward. The rest of you, as you're heading through, Urdin, you would have seen this first, but actually, let's break you guys off a little bit so you both can, the two sections, you can see a little bit more of the city. So Urdin, you're sticking a little bit more to the shadows, so you're going in and between and behind buildings and different machinery, trying to stay out of the public eye. Where the rest of you is you're taking kind of the main walk up. So as you get out of this first, we'll say smithing area that had the proverbial cafeteria, you get to another section that kind of gets walled in by wooden walls, and you see a line of people, and there is a small, what would be turnstile. At the entrance to what would be this funnel, there's a gentleman who is wearing brownish or maroon leather armor, and then he has white clothing underneath. He has a rapier on his left hip and curly red hair. As you're all walking, he goes, and where you all going with all that?
And to be honest, I'm embarrassed to say, but honesty is best policy, and we're new here, and we were just told by two gentlemen standing there, they were drinking, but they told us to take this and move it down and drop it where the rest of it is. They were very vague. I apologize.
No, it's all right. If you're new here, that's okay. You can just leave all that there. All of you new then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
leave all this here. It was probably supposed to stay over there. Miscommunication, it's no problem. You just get in this line here. We'll get you on a job and we'll get you through.
I'll put it down relatively neat, and I'll say, I'm sorry. If, are you one of the foremen here? My name is Idris. I don't know if you are. I'm making a fool of myself. I apologize. Where's the line?
No, it's all right. It's nice to meet you, Idris. I'm one of the guardsmen down here. It's okay. You'll learn your way around. Just stay in this line. There's only a couple people right now. You're all in the good time. And we'll get you on. We'll get you through. We'll get you stamped. And we'll get you all through.
Thank you. And I kind of look over my shoulder. That's everybody. I cast message on Jude because we have like jobs now.
This is not.
I love fantasy D&D. We go into the employment line.
We go and get jobs to
Go
cut
get
my meatball or my
Job.
plant farm.
Job.
Can't
Alright.
wait to leave work to go to work.
Very
Yeah.
well. Erden, you would have seen. You're going more towards what would be the southern side of this city. The area that you're in is actually pretty dark and dingy. It doesn't seem like any of the forges that are around have been lit in quite a while. Not too many people come through here, and if they do come through, you can see that it's pretty much point A to point B. They'd have a minecart that would be taking things through, whether it be different loads of stones or minerals or anything that they make. As you're progressing through the blockade that they ran into, you've kind of subverted that. What are you looking for as you progress forward?
Trying to just like keep an ear out for anything Tinkerton, and my eyes are looking for access downward to the next level.
Very well. Make a perception check.
And also the Void's Tavern if it happens to be here.
Very well. Perception check.
15.
15. What would pique your interest at this point as you're moving your way? You're kind of getting out of that small cluster of unused area, and you see a gentleman who looks dressed fairly well with 3 guards that are dressed the same as I described before. And the gentleman that's dressed really well, he seems to be blowing up at these 3. Would you like to get closer to listen in?
Yeah, definitely. Just staying as stealthy as possible.
Very well. Stealth check.
I don't like that dice. Didn't like that one. Oh. That is only a 13.
Very well. So as you're progressing through, and this gentleman is kind of lighting into him. Now that you get closer, you can kind of see what he looks like specifically. He has a very scraggly beard, and he has a white, what would be a yield white button-up shirt that is rolled up on the sleeves, with a black vest that you could tell at one point was very nice, but over time, it's an older luxury item that has some chains that are kind of hanging off of it that look decorative. He has some metal like bracelets and jewelry on his fingers and wrists, as well as he has a nose ring that connects by chain to an earring. And as he's going off on the 3 guards, it's hard for you can't get perfectly close to hear everything, but you can tell that there was some sort of what he called selective machinery has gone what's the word I want to use, rogue. And he would say the southwestern bridge.
After hearing that and kind of hoping that I haven't gotten noticed, if I look toward like that southwestern area, is it pretty easily accessible from where I'm at?
He's talking about the southwestern side of a city. It's not. This isn't like just a small room that you're looking through. He's talking about somewhere in the city. So you'd have to go and find it.
And it looks like it was their fault or something.
More or less.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna take a couple, like, I don't know, I'm gonna go like 50 feet back where I came from
Hmm.
and see if I can reach my fellow tongue buddy.
Very well. As you head back and you attempt to talk to him, you are just in range to be able to talk to him. What would you like to say as they're waiting in line? It's a short line, by the way. I'm not going to have you guys like waiting in line for an hour and a half.
Waiting in line, getting jobs. D&D.
I can see where you guys are stuck at right now. I may have a way for us to get a little deeper. Once you guys get through this line, meet me in the shadows over off to the left a little bit. I will be about 50 to 65 yards over that way. And then I just leave it vague like that until everyone's around.
Kind of hold my mouth or my hand up to my mouth like I'm coughing, and I'll say, "Okay, I will bring everybody that way."
Okay, I will don't.
Pretty
Ah,
much,
my
yeah.
ear! That fucking man! Quit coughing.
We will meet you there.
Very well.
Over. Okay, thank you.
Roger. Yes.
Alrighty.
I'm
Ecclesias had it.
pretty sure that's probably loud enough for everybody else to hear.
Yeah, sure. Well, even if not, let's let you tell everybody.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
so
didn't
where are we in?
know.
Sorry.
Yeah, in this line, is there like obviously there's people in front of us, but like, is this something where these guardsmen are, kind of cattling us to something, or was there just that one guard and we're just kind of?
There's that one guard at kind of the mouth that's heading you through. The way to get through, you'd have to walk past the line and go through a proverbial turnstile again. But, I mean, just like Erden found, there's probably ways around it. It's not like this entire city is funneled through this one entrance.
I was gonna ask, like from seeing them, are they gonna be funneled off and like giving orders, and then like they have to go off to a certain area?
It's hard for you to tell at this point.
Could you
Okay,
repeat
so-
the info? Oh, sorry.
I was gonna make my way back to the guy scolding the guards,
Okay.
and I want to actually take my hood down and kind of just like present myself, and then I want to approach him.
So as you went off, when you come back, that gentleman by this point has left, but the 3 guards are still there.
Okay. Then I will kick rocks.
I have a quick question. Sorry if I missed it, but what like race was the gentleman?
Human.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, could either Eddie, the DM, or Jake repeat the information? I did hear like once you get out of the line, you'll be 50 to 60 yards in the shadow, but I didn't catch the beginning part of that.
He might,
you just said
he
you
might
fi-
know a different area to get through to go.
to go lower, right? Okay.
Yeah. Well, and I was trying to. I guess this is retrospective, but I heard, yeah. So I told Zio, meet me off to the left. I may have found a way to get further down.
Right. Okay. And just to double check, DM, so I'm not headcanoning dumbly. So we're in a queue. It's not exceptionally long. We're not like guarded with walls with guards.
Right.
But there is a guard that is expecting us to get there, and to kind of leave, we'd have to make a very obvious kind of U-turn and go back out of like a proverbial turnstile, like a gate or a thing that we can't just kind of be like, oh, I forgot my.
So the area that you're going through right now just seems one way. It seems like a check-in point for new arrivals.
Okay. It could if I can DM, can I look kind of like poke my head out of the line to see where the new employees go, if they like go down like a tunnel never to return, or if they get
Sure.
like distributed in
Yeah,
places where I
so-
can see.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see exactly where they go, but it does open up after that turnstile, kind of like like Disney World would be like, and but it does seem like they seem to be going into. It seems like they are going into different areas after they get out. So this little bottleneck widens and is for the most part gone once you get through that checkpoint.
Okay. I will out loud so all the collective can hear me. It looks like they'll give us a job or a ticket of some sort, and then we'll be dispersed around this area. And then I'll cast message on Zio. Can you let Uridin know that it would be wise for us to follow through with this, and that we should find our own ways to where he told us to go? It would be too suspicious if we all just left the line right now.
I can
Don't
reply.
be suspicious. Yeah, you have a reply of however many words you want.
Okay.
Sans is far.
Yes, I can let him know that. Should I maybe try and have him meet us on the other side?
I'll cast message again, and just let him know what the deal is. That way he can either make a new plan or understand that we may be dispersed separately. And then out loud again, man, I love my whiskers. Or, I mean, man, I love my whiskers. I don't know why I did that OOC.
Man, my whiskers are great.
Yeah. Oh, they're so wiry.
So yeah, I'll whisper into my hands again. Uridin, we may need to be splitting up after this section that we're going through.
Ecclesias
Oh,
heard all of that.
Yeah, that went to me. I say it again, but
He messaged
'cause
you, so the first thing you say.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Huh?
I didn't reply. Okay, yes.
no.
Thank
Stop.
you.
Stop.
wrong,
Stop it.
wrong number. Wrong number.
Wrong number.
Can I hang up now?
Trying to reach you,
Is that
but
how this works?
Let me get. I want to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Let me tell you about something.
So now I'll whisper into my hands. When I'm saying my message back, do I speak all that out loud? As I
You can
was
say
trying
it's a
to?
very hushed tone. I'll read you the exact words for you. Your mouth it'll show your mouth moving. But it says you can cast within range and whisper a message. So if somebody's like next to you, they would be hearing you say it, something like this.
Okay.
So I imagine with the hustle and
anyways,
bustle.
so
Oh yeah, there you go.
I just didn't know if it would take the sound out of my voice, kind of deal.
Right.
So now I will whisper to Eridan. We will have to follow this current queue that we are on, and we might be splitting up afterwards. So if you need to change plans or meet us somewhere else, otherwise we can all try to make our way back.
Did I receive that since I started moving back towards the guards?
Sure.
Okay. Before I reach the guards, I would like to respond and say, I am kind of coming up with something myself. Do what you must. Hopefully I can complete this before you get through the queue. And then I approach the guard.
Very well. So really quick, I was going through D&D Beyond. You know how it says like your character's name, and then underneath it says like their race and their level, or their class and level, right? Well, I accidentally clicked on Carrie Trues, and I don't know why, but below him it says Trans-Pacific Railway Lightfoot Halfling Sorcerer 3.
My pronouns are chug and chew.
Exactly. I don't even know how I did that, but I did. Sorry, that was too good.
My pronouns.
Yeah.
Chug
Chug
and
and
chew.
All
You
right.
got me railroad, alright, and nothing else.
So as you're walking up, you do hear them having a slight conversation with a kind of shaky voice, and one of them says, "We're gonna have to find someone to deal with it. We can't." And the other one looks at you. Yes, you looking for work?
It sort of sounds like you guys got a little yelled at. I saw that as I was coming up a little bit ago.
Do you have a purpose here?
But I'm here to help.
Very well. Well, you can go through the queue over there, and they can get you on a train to a job.
No, listen, guys. I'm here to help you. I want to we'll make you look good. I have some friends that got stuck in the queue. I've been here for a few days, and they just got here. So, how about tell me what's going on? Get my crew over here. We can help you out.
First make a deception check, and then make a persuasion check.
This is gonna be so sick.
It's a 2.
Tray flip Nolly.
I
Let's go,
believe
boy.
you.
So-
Tray flip Nolly.
Deception was 15.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Arguably the more important one.
Right. And then Perceptors.
Give me that perspective check.
Perspectively perceive, I got a 12.
Very
It's
well.
not bad.
One of them speaks. All right, so you have a crew. What do you need? What do you want?
We're just looking to get down to the void. You get us access down there, we'll clear your names. We'll help you out.
Who do you think I am? You think I can get you down to the void? Why would you want to go there anyway?
Don't worry about that part. Get us in the direction that way, and we'll do what you need.
Where's your crew?
They're stuck in the line. Go
get 'em.
point them out. Yeah. Me? Go get them?
No. He looks to his side and looks at one of the guards. Go get him. Do they look like you?
No, they're a collective bunch of idiots.
Are they wearing the same cloak, conveniently?
It's me?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Go get him. As they all. All right. What you guys would see at
Hey,
this
Benny. Yeah.
point. Hey, Don. Yeah.
Or Don.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Oblige him. So you, the rest of the collective, what you would see at this point, is on the other side of the turnstile. You see a guard, and he points, you, and you come through.
Us.
Yes, the ones that all dressed exactly alike. Come here.
Oh. I follow him.
Yeah.
And he looks at, as you guys are passing the line, you see that there's somebody in like a little booth that has like a ledger in front of him, and he has a little leather, he hands a piece of leather that he then punches with some signage on it and hands it to the gentleman who makes it just through the turnstile right before you.
Does it spell out lips?
It doesn't. It spells out not lips. As you make it through, follow me. As he leads you back, probably about 100 yards or so, back over to Erden.
I'm sitting there way too confident and like badass.
I'll follow.
All right. So what? Who are you?
You just call us the collective. We're here to help you out.
Very well. Well, unfortunately for you, but maybe fortunately for us, I can't get you down to the void. That's not very easy to do, and someone in our station can't. But I guess if Mr. Albert will speak to all of you, you can meet with him.
All right, we'll take that. You guys agree? Does that work?
Yeah.
Sounds fine.
Yeah, I assume
What are we doing?
Mr. Albert is your superior.
You haven't been here for a few days now, have you?
Maybe a day.
Yeah, I'm sure. Follow me.
Yeah, okay.
You blew it.
Of course you were special ops.
I got what I wanted, suckers.
So
us online.
they lead you through. They probably along. It's going to be a minute before we're there. He returned home, but he'll accept you. As you guys take probably about a 30-minute, 40-minute walk through the city. As you're going through, you do see different what appears to be man-made rivers of molten metal or just molten lava in general that seem very controlled. The stone that they're carving through, as the lava hits the sides, you can see this little bit of a clear or translucent blue or white barrier that seems to be kind of containing it, similar to like on Mustafar in Star Wars, if that helps. How there's like these energy fields that are keeping them in, because it's this floating city. If it falls, like everybody below is dead. And it'd probably cool at a time. Semantics.
Some fucking old goat herder. He tries to run, but
Yeah.
This is what for proposal 3.
So you end up getting to what looks to be a fairly opulent manor compared to the rest of the center around you. It is still covered in different types of dust and soot just from the area it's in. You couldn't really keep the outside of this very clean for very long. As you guys have been walking through, your boots themselves have you've been stepping through, different types of black ash. They've been covered in soot, and just from walking around, you yourselves, like your face is getting that, just a little bit blackened from the smoke in the air around you. As you get there, the guard wait here, leads you through, or he walks through and he knocks on the door, and a gentleman comes out with a crossbow in hand, ready to shoot. And he goes, as he walks through the door, he puts the crossbow away, and you hear the you muffly hear the short conversation, and then the guard waves you all up.
Yeah, I'll lead the group and approach.
Yeah. As you walk through, when you get in, you can tell that the inside is very clean in comparison to the outside, especially the outside world. As you walk in, the gentleman had the crossbow, who still has it kind of in tow. He tells you, everybody, remove your footwear, leave it in the box. As he pulls out a wooden box for you to all leave your footwear in.
I do as
sorry.
I'm told.
Yeah, I reluctantly take off my boots.
Very well. All right.
I don't know if this is in your guys' head canon, but I look down and I'm just like, I don't
Oh,
wear.
you're not wearing shoes.
I don't have footwear. Yeah.
Oh, and he looks at you. Damn.
Here's some booties.
Yeah.
Wait
Shoe
here.
cover.
And he comes back, and he does
Gives
come
me-
back with two small, pieces of linen. Tie these around your feet.
Okay. Oh, can I
did.
like Tigger and sit on my tail almost?
If you would, yeah,
Okay.
sure. You use it a
Can
little
I-
bit, and your tail's just
Fan.
like, fucking stop!
It's like
But-
sweating.
Yeah, as you put your proverbial booties on. Looking around as you're all taking off your boots, you see this grand foyer that you're in. It has a staircase on the right that leads to a balcony that shoots off to parts of the building you can't see. But up top there, you see two different guards. To your rooms to the left and right, you see guards that are standing by windows. This area seems to be pretty fairly fortified.
Oh, we're in a building, or there's high walls. I
You're
missed
in
that
the
part.
manor. You're in the manor at this point.
Oh, in the manor. Okay.
Yep. And at the center, you see a chandelier. Well, chandelier is a loose term. That seems to be rotating on a cog. There are candles in it, but you see crackling electricity coming off of it. And every time a little bit of electricity comes through, it goes.
Does this look akin to the crystal that was in June's hometown by chance?
Looks akin to a ye old light bulb.
So yes.
No, that was
Okay.
a crystal. These are basically light bulbs that are running on arcane
Children.
energy. They're running on children.
I miss my
Oh,
Alrighty.
I don't know.
The one with the crossbow tells the gentleman that led you here. Fuck off. As he leaves. You're here to speak to Mr. Albert, then?
yeah.
All right. You listen to what he has to say. You answer his questions. You don't speak out of line. Got it?
Got it. I look back. If you don't mind, maybe Clesis and I could just take the talking. Everyone just kind of wait back. Hold your tongues, please.
I don't care who's doing the talking. He'll speak to who he wants to. You ready?
Oh, okay.
All
Yes,
right.
we are
Very well.
ready.
Finally, any weaponry, please relinquish.
Just leave it
I-
with my boots. I shove it in my boot.
You what?
Put my my bow in my boot.
Oh, I thought you said I leave it in my boot. I'm like, what?
I will relinquish my. I pull out my boomerang. That's all I have as a weapon, actually.
Well, it goes up to June. It goes up to June, and you, ma'am.
I don't really have anything. Sorry.
Up to Cthulhu.
I take off my sword and shield. I put my little hunting dagger that I have. I start filling it up more with
fucking-
another dagger.
Yeah.
Holy
shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just leave it all in the box.
box.
Walks up to Zio, and you, sir.
Yeah, I'll kind of move my cloak out of the way for a little bit, pull out my shield, set it down, and then reluctantly reach back and
Pull out your boomstick.
no, you see me kind of like fumbling around my back for a second. I'm like, 1 second, and I like take off my cloak and my sheath at the same time,
The sleight of
and
hands
kind
coming
of
up.
yeah, I kind of try to hide my sword and sheath, and wrap it in there. Trying to think if I've got any daggers or anything, but I don't think I do.
Where's the gun?
It's,
That's in the bag of holding,
Yeah.
isn't it?
you got that in your fucking waistband, bro.
I was just gonna say that it's in his waistband.
Yeah,
You
that
go
would
get
be,
pop, fool.
It's not a weapon; it's a noisemaker.
Yeah.
In a tinkering town, we're
Very well.
saying this is a
As
noisemaker.
very well, you guys take your weaponry off. He does look at Cthulhu and Zio, and he goes, "Well, you are not packing light, that's for sure. Anyway, let's go."
What happened?
As he starts walking up the stairs.
I'll lead a little bit and follow, and hopefully Ecclesias is in tow behind me.
Very well.
As
As you all progress through, he brings you through a hallway that has many doors in it, but he brings you to the end of it, and as he walks in, he goes in first, opens the door, and you're met with a study for the most part, but the wall is a large glass wall that seems to look out over the majority of the city itself. Your walk here not being very obvious as you're coming, but you do have a slight incline, as the city is for the most part flat, but this manor is kind of raised up so it can see over top a little bit. And as you all come in, you see that same man that I described before with the different jewelry and the nose ring connected to his earring, standing out, hands behind his back, looking out over the city proper. As you're led in, the guard shuts the door behind you, and he exits. And you are all left there with this gentleman. As he turns around, he looks at all of you. Right, so they tell me that you got a deal for me, so I'm gonna let you pitch it, and we can get on, and then you can fuck off. What you guys got?
Real quick, DM, is this the gentleman that was yelling at the guards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As he says this, he kind of walks over. He has a large leather chair, and he pulls it out, and he sits down. He sits there. Oh, so what you got for me?
I'll give him a courteous half bow, and I'll say, I noticed you were scolding some men down there, and you have a problem on your hands. We're here to take care of it for a little favor.
So you're here and you're asking me for a favor, right?
Yep.
Seems a little strange to me. I don't even know any of you. What's your names?
My name is Erden.
I'll do another courtesy bow. I am Idrish.
And fuck off with the bows. We're not up there. Just time is money.
Zio.
Jinx.
Cthulhu.
All
My
right.
name is Eo too.
So you want this favor? Hey, you don't even know what I need.
You need something on towards the southwest on the bridge. There's some rogue machines.
All right. So you did hear something like that. Now, what is this favor you want from me?
We need access to the void.
You want to get down to the vault? Fuck it. Why?
We have been tasked to look for our family members. They have been down here for far too long.
Well, I can save you a trip. If they're down in the void, they're gone. Peace off, go home.
We've been far too long down here to just take that.
Just
Alright,
off go home.
Well, either way, if you... I'm not too keen on giving out favors for people I just met. So, if you want, go down to the bridge, take care of the problem, we can come back and we can talk about future favors.
Consider it done.
We'll do this.
Is that seriously it?
Do you have like something we can wave around for access so we don't get harassed by anybody or something?
Yeah.
Also, what do you need done?
I just said that he needs some rogue machinery that has gone, awry.
Yeah, but like details. Do you want it back? Do you want it destroyed?
Just take care of the problem. That's what you're doing. You're solving a problem, right?
Jinx, we
Yes.
can do this.
Good. I like the energy. I'm not going to tell you how to fix my problem. You're going to figure it out yourself. Peace off.
Oh, so that's a no on the thing to just give us access everywhere?
You'll be fine. Get going.
Okay. Then we piss off.
And
Roll for pissing.
I'm
roll for
off.
offing.
Well,
I have a
13 for pissing, 10 for
fifth-
offing.
15 for offing.
Not bad. Alrighty. So as you open the door, the guard is out there, and he goes, "All right, that was a lot quicker than I thought it'd be. He must like you." All right.
Oh, he's
Let's go.
he's a straightforward man, you know.
Most of them are. Let's go.
We follow him.
Alrighty.
Oh, to the guard, I will make sure that we're still in the manor, correct? Like he's kind of like escorting us to the door.
Yep.
To the guard and kind of to everybody else. So I imagine that if we get stumped, that we will never mention we were here, right?
No, I imagine that if you told people you were here, you'd probably get through most places.
Oh, so I'll be.
Just say that you're working for Albert Tinkerton and you'll be fine. As
Shit.
Sorry, that was Jeremy slip of my
Yep.
attention span.
Yep.
Oh, that's. So the bluff that I did earlier is now a true thing. Gotcha.
yeah. See, you could see the future.
I can't wait to go up to that guy just as I walk by. I'm just into like a wall.
I like to think of it as foreshadowing, Jeremy. That was foreshadowing.
Yeah, it wasn't mine.
Alright. So he brings you back. He's like, put your boots on outside, take your booties off once you leave, gather your things, and good luck, don't die. I'm assuming you're dealing with it, so have fun.
Quick question. Do we just go like the southeast or whatever where the bridge is? Or
Southwest Bridge. If you follow this main road, you'll get there in roughly about an hour.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And then I take my boots and bows outside.
I'll grab my boomerang and leave my booties inside when I leave, or
Very well.
outside. I do what he told me.
Very well. I do it.
I do what he told me.
Alrighty. So as all of you head back outside, you lace your shoes back up. Zio takes 40 minutes to put his sword back on his back.
It was in his pocket the whole
Yeah,
time.
no, it's gonna be on my back again, covered by my cloak.
Very well. So,
And 35 minutes actually.
oh,
Gotten
Cut
quicker
5
this time.
minutes. Yeah.
Got it.
Cut 5
He's
minutes
getting
off.
better and better.
Second time around, yeah, I can
yeah,
get it.
it was a little bitch getting off, but getting it on's a lot faster.
Yeah.
It took you about 30 minutes to get off. You're like, can I have all your weapons? You're like,
It's like your first Renaissance fair outfit.
I'm
You're
not
like,
finished yet.
Yep.
I'm not done yet. Or like an emo kid trying to take skinny jeans off. All right, so
Frank Reynolds.
Don't at me like that.
alrighty. So you guys head through the city, still kind of on the outskirts, not even reaching the true depths of the city. After about 30 minutes, you start to hear a loud roar of different screams and what would be actually battle cries. You also hear a few different explosions, as well as you hear a lot of different materials breaking, smashing, and cracking.
Lots of Wilhelm screams.
It also is getting a lot hotter as you're getting to this area. You get to an area that has a makeshift blockade with a lot of different guards in front of it. As you're walking up to them, they look at you. Stop, turn around. This area is not safe. It's shut down.
We are here to take care of the problem of the rogue machinery. Albert Tinkerton has sent us.
All right then. Well, and he kind of like sits up and he looks over. You guys not truly able to see over it yet. And he's like, "You sure about that?"
Yep.
As sure as yes.
Very well. I recommend get low, come closer.
I'll crouch down and come up to him.
Skyrim sneak pose.
Exactly.
I'm
So,
gonna equip my shield at this point and then crouch.
so
Yeah, I was equipped.
I get fully ready.
Alrighty.
Also, if I do have
finally
a
put
quick
my shoes
second.
on.
Oh, sorry, Cthulhu.
I was gonna say I put my shoes on.
If I do have a quick moment, DM, would I be able to cast a enhance ability spell on one of the party members? Or
How
okay.
long does that last?
The effect, excuse me, it lasts for 1
Year.
minute.
Duration.
1 year.
Yeah, it says instantaneous.
Then it's permanent. Or in the spell, say for an hour, they will feel.
1 hour.
All right.
Half that spell.
I apologize. I thought whenever I use it in target was oh my goodness, I'm looking at the wrong freaking spell. D&D Beyond never fucking fails me, even though it's user error. Concentration up to 1 hour.
There you go. Alrighty. So yes, you can do that.
I would like to on Zio, I would like to give him the cat's grace. So as we kind of like crouch up, I want to kind of like put my hand on the small of his back and be like, "Now I know that you are as nimble as a me, and I believe in you. To stay on the balls of your feet and keep your eyes sharp." It's like you feel like a warmth come around you and almost like a tingling, like icy hot or whatever. But you now have advantage on dexterity checks, and you also do not take damage from falling 20 feet or less.
Ooh.
I need that.
All right. So as you all
Thank you.
crouch, he goes, "All right, take a look over, see what you're dealing with." So as you take a look over, you see a little bit of a leadway to the bridge itself. The bridge being, let me check, I'll tell you exactly. It's about 90 feet wide and spans a couple hundred feet long.
Hits roll 20 tab.
Yep.
Yeah.
On it, you see a large, what looks to be a very large minecart track, but instead on it you see a large purple machine that has large metal, almost like blades coming off the front of it, with crackling energy going through it, but it looks to be very damaged. And in the center of it, you see a 20-foot tall, ironclad iron golem that is losing its fucking mind. You see,
I have no insurance. I mean, if the inflation kept with the rate of my pay. Sorry.
you see different guards being tossed like rag dolls, as well as some workers that weren't able to get away. It is going buck wild on this entire bridge.
Quick question, DM. Does it look like it is malfunction in the sense where people are trying to stop it, or it has sentience and it's picking and choosing what it's doing to the workers? So, in other words, is it like IG-88 where it's just like kind of spinning and they're like trying to
I'm gonna
duck?
say it's 3 intelligence says it's not smart.
So it's just kind of like flailing.
Anything in its way, it's killing right now.
But like not in the sense where it's picking and choosing. Like, okay, let me rephrase it. Is it like a machinery robot that is just like spinning so dangerously fast that people are trying to get close enough to like shut it off, and it's not intending to hit things? It's just dangerous, or is it like actually sentient and attacking on purpose?
Well, that
Could you
wasn't
tell the
supposed to start. Yeah, you'd be able to tell the difference. Even though it does look like machinery, it does look sentient enough to know that it's fighting, because the people around it are not trying to shut it off. They have weapons and they are trying to destroy it. So, do you all progress forward? I know the music's very ominous now. I didn't intend for it to... Yeah, my bad.
Chet.
Nah, this is where we run.
Is it equipped with any weapons, or is it just fucking
It has a giant
Floyd
sword.
Mayweathering people?
It has a
Okay.
giant sword and lightning coursing through its right arm.
Well, this is fucked.
I'll look at June and Zio and I'll say, just like with Vovek, let's stay close.
I'll go
Yeah.
fuck off in the front.
So I will either kind of take the lead if there's like an area where I can either like swing around to the right. I don't want to go straight because I know that's Cthulhu's game, and then Uriden's gonna find some place 900 yards away. So I'm gonna either follow June or Zio if they make the first move, but I'm gonna stay kind of like a soccer triangle, like just kind of in
I'll
their
show
vicinity.
you what you guys are going to see when you're fighting, but it is a bridge, so there's
That's
no
what I was
flanking
asking.
around it. So it is a funnel straight to it, and this is
Okay.
what you would see.
While we're
Shit,
getting
bro.
ready.
Oh, there's lava. Why wouldn't there be?
Okay, so while we're getting ready,
Why wouldn't there?
So let's
be?
get close to the edge, and then the 100-foot fall to lava.
And I'll switch over to battle so everybody can see it.
at this point, fuck, shit.
At this
Yeah,
point,
fuck
I
it.
fuck shit.
Yeah, I know.
Within
I
10 feet of where you guys want to start the fight, you can move yourselves around there.
5, 10.
Why do you guys spread out?
Oh,
that's
sorry.
why
That's my
I-
fault.
that's
Stay
why I
close.
asked.
Can't move close.
I forgot what
I'll,
I was
go,
gonna
I'll go here.
10 feet forward.
So-
That's as
So at this point, Cthulhu kind of like pounds his chest in almost like a tribal state, and I cast Enhance Ability, and I'm you are strong as a bear, and he goes to him like he touches himself. I know that he like
Just
grabs
say
his
it.
arms and
Beat
then
myself off, and I say,
and he kind of gives off a slight like roar, and yeah, I cast Enhance Ability on myself.
How does he spell roar?
Very well.
Wow.
Alrighty, at this
R-A-W.
point, let's roll initiative.
Roar
Shit.
initiative.
Dun, dun, dun. We are fighting Transformers, Eddie. We were right.
Cool.
know.
I have an 80
High five.
HP. Let's not die.
that's a nat 20.
Dun, dun,
Ooh,
dun.
dude, damn.
See ya. See you latersville.
Oops.
Why'd he do that? Why'd he kick himself?
Why'd you
I
do
got
that?
kicked out. It literally goes, "You've been booted from the session."
Suck it.
The fuck?
Alright. 25 to 20.
I have a 22.
Nice.
Or excuse me,
I-
23.
Each
I
Three.
have a. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have 22.
then Rodin. 20 to 15.
15.
Your tank's going last.
15 to 10.
Talk about June's probably gonna be in the middle.
10.
What's your number?
Trace.
Alright, he goes before you.
In
Adkins.
Spanish, please.
Alright, so at the top of the order goes to Ecclesias.
Do
um,
it.
well, just to get a start, I wanted to do a fairy fire, but that would make what I did for Zeo superfluous. So I'm going to kind of shrug at the rest of the group and point at this golem, and say, "This thing can't even control its own body, let alone beat us." And I will cast vicious mockery at it. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Plus 0. 14.
Ooh, it beats. Doesn't find it funny.
So as you say that, you want to hear a ha ha, but it doesn't compute.
Here,
Would you like to move?
Yeah, I will actually move a. Oops, wrong tab. I am going to move a bip and a boop.
Very well.
Bippity boppity.
After Ecclesias goes Urdin, followed by Zeo. I know what you're doing.
All right. So I start to take aim at this fella, noticing that he is made out of metal and echo. I don't know if I've ever shot anything like this. Glacius, if you can see better, and I shoot him twice.
All right.
I'm going to do sharpshooter.
Very well. Roll to hit. Roll to hit plus 11 minus 5, so just plus 6. Roll to hit plus 6.
That
Still better than
is
mine.
only a 13 for the first one,
That'll miss.
and then ooh, that's 16 plus 6, 24.
22.
2?
22
Yeah.
hits.
Oh, you bastard! Oh, fuck that! Oh no, I don't like this thing.
So as you
Alright.
you shoot 2 arrows at a piece of steel, roll damage.
Right.
Oh shit!
So
And it's like a Zelda. We just gotta hit the soft spot 3 times, and
it's 21 damage.
21 damage.
21. Nice.
No, real
Alrighty, so
question.
as you
Does it?
ping, ping, both of them hit. One just seems to glance a better blow than the other. It's hard to miss it, whether you're doing damage. We'll see. Anything else?
Oh no.
Go this way.
Okay, well, Zio
I
followed by
cover.
June.
All right, I'm going to flick my thumb across my circlets and cast Scorching Ray. Yeah, I'll do that first.
Is your circlet still like a choker, or are you wearing it properly?
No, it's like a choker.
yeah.
Emo boy.
So yeah, as I flick this thing, my thumb kind of catches on fire a little bit, and then I
Dude,
go
what?
for the rest of my hand.
That's cool.
And I just chuck
You heard him.
fireballs.
All right,
That's
roll ahead. How
fun.
many
Hell
is it?
yeah.
Just.
3, yeah.
3? Roll to hit each one.
You know what he said.
22 for the first one,
22 will hit.
22 for the second one,
22 will hit.
and 14 for the third.
14 will miss. Is this all fire damage?
This is all, yes, fire damage.
Very well. Roll damage.
Nice. Not nice. Just straight 2d6. So 7 for the first one. And 9 for the second one.
So 16 altogether. All right. So as these fireballs hit its chest, you can tell that there's like kind of ports on its body, and as the fire hits it, these ports open, and the fire gets absorbed into it, and that scratch that he put into it seems to have healed.
Ah, cool. Fuck us.
I am useless now.
Row.
Raggy, let's do
Everything
it.
I do is
Alright.
setting shit on fire.
I like to hit it with my boomerang.
Learn most spells, bitches.
All right, Zio. Anything
I wish
else?
I could. Yes,
Fucking
as
wizard.
a bonus action, I'm going to, and then I'm gonna flick my hand and summon my sword.
I'm gonna cry.
Cheating.
Well, I
Alrighty,
might have to get
June,
close, guys.
and then the golem.
All right, I am going to I'm gonna step over to the side here, and after seeing what happened with Zio spells, I'm gonna take my hood off, and I start twisting my hands and creating a little like sphere, and I'm gonna place this like 10-foot sphere just like right in the middle of this guy's torso.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wouldn't even reach the ground when you put it there. So.
so well it's him, and I almost want him to just like implode. I'm casting Magnify Gravity at 2nd level.
Okay.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
18.
Okay, so he will take half. I literally rolled 3 6s.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah.
The
So
devil.
So he takes 9.
yeah, 18 takes 9 force damage.
9 force damage. All right. So as you see his shape just and go down a little bit, the ground below him cracks.
Hey, let's break the bridge we're on.
I did it to him, not the bridge. He is a
I know. No,
heavy.
I'm just.
Anything else,
You-
June?
Fat bitch.
No, I don't do that.
All right.
That's a huge
It
motherfucker.
goes to him, and I love when people stick together.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
fucking! He's
that's-
just gonna sit, fart, shit, and camed.
All right, as he leans down, his face opens and a green gas comes pouring out at all 4 of you. Can all 4 of you please make a Constitution saving throw?
He
Can us
says,
or may us.
I'm
He
good
said-
at these.
Do it.
let's roll out.
Well, wait.
Con
Actually,
save.
hold on. Let me make sure. Gotta look at ranges. Yes, all of you.
Hmm.
The plus
You
0, I
guys
got a
should-
14.
You guys should totally take cut.
14
21.
fails. 21
Yeah.
passes.
12.
22.
12 passes. All right, 22 and 21 pass. Those of you that failed will take 30 points of poison damage, and those of you that saved will take 15.
31?
30 points of
Oh,
poison
beautiful. That's-
damage.
That's
Beautiful.
different. Because now, as opposed to 3 health, I have 4 health.
You said
God's beehole
15.
ribs.
Did we say-
Damn.
You will take 15, yes.
Fuck! Ow!
And
Where
that
is your shit ass shield there, Zio?
Yeah, Zio.
It didn't help me much.
he'll move right there, and
Block it as it just surrounds you.
Shit, I don't know.
that will be his turn.
My shield pushed it into you guys. I'm sorry.
I gasped as it happened. I went, oh.
Yeah, him running up to you, you were just like, I've always wanted you to run at me with homicidal rage. Cthulhu.
Alrighty, cool. So the fact that he just literally enhanced ability and said "fuck you" to everything you wanted to do, I'm gonna look at him and kind of be like, "You are a fucking bitch," and then cast Compel Duel.
Okay, what's his
Oh
save?
God.
It's a Wisdom save.
Well, that's only a +0. 19.
Passes. He has no effect. That was bonus action. Action. Slice, bitch.
All right, roll to hit.
Misses. Hit. Okay. First one's a 2.
Misses.
The second, the second one is going to be a 26.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Yeah. Eight piercing damage.
Is your weapon magical?
No.
Alrighty. As you ting off of his shin.
Oh my God.
Alright. Anything else, Cthulhu?
I'll take away his reaction. I go and I run 30 feet.
Where do you run?
I need to just make sure. There. Okay.
And he will take that reaction to swing at you
Yep.
with his 10-foot long sword.
I will
Just-
give it disadvantage.
Alrighty.
Wait, where was he?
He was standing next
Were
to
you
you.
within
Technically, he wouldn't.
5 feet, I believe?
Yeah, he was. We'll say that Cthulhu went here and then move one farther back, because technically you wouldn't have left his space until you got here.
Yeah.
So then he wouldn't be able to do
There you go.
anything. So, alright, disadvantage. Might actually miss. 19.
Shit. Is my shield equipped? My shield wasn't equipped. Meats.
Needs. So you will take
Oh, fuck.
19 points of slashing damage.
Damn. This guy hits as hard as me.
Alrighty. As he runs away, that's the end of Cthulhu's turn. Ecclesias.
All right, I am going to do this. And I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to run this way. And no, I'm not. May I rock on that, please?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go back to where I was. And so just, okay, I'm coughing up like this noxious gas. And as I want to run around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to around our group, can I see that June and Zio are also coughing or not
Yes.
feeling the best? All right, then I am going to cast Aura of Vitality as I sit and kind of gather my own strength. Healing energy radiates of a 30-foot radius. So what I'm going to do is I am going to draw it really quick. I'm going to put it in a nice green. So it's going to be a 60 fucking foot diameter. So I'm going to try to get... I have a question, DM.
Yes.
It says I can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including me, to regain hit points. So if I put it where I'm at, it only affects who I choose, correct?
One more time.
It says until the spell ends, aura moves with me, centered on me. I can use it as a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including me, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a concentration up to 1 minute. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to
So if you
5,
cast that,
10,
just so you
15,
know,
20, 22.
Zio will lose his enhance ability.
Correct. So can somebody where the from sorry, 1 second. I got this. I got this. I got this. I'm going to do that. I got really good at making
I'll say
awesome
if you
circles.
want to, if you want to
From
heal someone,
I'm gonna heal. Actually, can I? Would it be meta to ask how June's doing compared to me? I have
June's
4 hit
doing way
points.
worse. You know, well, worse than you.
Oh,
I have no
compared to
idea.
you? No.
Yeah, compared to me. So
You-
then I
you
will
said
do it
you
to
have 4?
myself. But from this point right
Yeah,
here, can somebody give me 60 feet, right and then down so they can make up the perfect
Here,
circle?
do the heals first, and then do that off your turn, so we can get on to the
Right.
next turn.
Yep. Oop,
Because
so
you're pretty much
nice,
gonna notice the
5 and a 6.
Mhm.
So all right, you're gonna get 11 points of healing.
June
All
is.
right.
I
Yes.
think June
Oh,
had
myself,
more,
myself,
yeah,
myself,
yourself.
myself, myself.
Anything else?
That'll do it.
Alrighty, at the end of Ecclesias's turn, Uridan.
I pop out and give him the old pop out, pop pop.
Very well. Roll to hit.
Also, do the old sharpshooter.
Very well. You'll have advantage as well.
Quick question: did we get healed from that aura of vitality, or was that
Just
yourself?
I did.
Just
Okay.
Jeremy.
Gotcha.
The first one is a dirty 20.
That
Nice.
barely hits.
Oh my god.
Second one
Jesus.
So it'd be roughly this
20.
circle.
is 21.
That hits. Roll damage on both.
So we have 22 plus 18.
So 40.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So as both of these sink into a little bit of the plate on the back, as it just moves naturally, they can break away and fall out. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some moving and get away from him. He's too close to me. Oop. Barely on the map.
Very well. Alrighty. At the end of Uridan's turn goes Zio, then June.
All right. I am going to first look back at my 2 companions and say, "You two, get the fuck out of here." And I am going to use 5 feet of my movement to run up to this thing.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to use my action to take 2 attacks.
Roll to hit.
Just melee weapon attacks.
Go for it. Luckily, they're going to be magical because you summoned your sword.
Does that make my sword magical?
Didn't you summon another sword, or is that just the sword? You can just summon it to your hand.
Yeah, I just have a weapon. I have a bond.
Okay,
with my
got
weapon.
it. Never mind then.
Just piercing.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, definitely magical.
It's 100%.
13.
Misses.
The next one is dirty 20.
That'll barely hit. Roll damage.
I don't ever use just my sword by itself. I gotta figure out.
Don't do fire damage. Don't do fire damage.
10 damage.
10 damage.
5 points of damage.
Oh, was it the fire that healed him?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you did 10 damage, right? But halved to 5, correct?
No, that was 5.
You just did 5 damage.
Yes.
Halved.
I rolled a
to-
1 on my d10.
You erased part of him.
Yeah.
All right, so you do you want an action surge?
Yes.
It's a more accurate circle. Had to make it smaller. It's too
Very
big.
well.
First one is a natural 1.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I won't punish you on this one.
Second one is
You will with the boss.
going to hit. That's a 23.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Something other than a 1. 8 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Wait, sorry, 7 points of damage.
Still alright. Sounds good. Alrighty. So as you
I do a lot of damage, guys.
each time you're hitting him, but you're just like king, 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 and 2 of them got him looking just a little chipped.
I was about to say the fact that my sword has mithril doesn't make it cut a little bit deeper, does it?
Yeah, you scratch a little bit more pain. Anything else?
That's
I
what
just
I'm going
realized
for.
this token I found has a laser coming out of its forearm.
Oh, I do see that.
Fucking great.
It can now heat seek you.
Lasers.
Alrighty. After Zero goes
yeah, I
to
think
June.
that's it.
Alright.
Okay. After Zio saying, "Get the fuck out of here," 5, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna back up to here. Or no, actually, I take that back. Back up to here, and then I'm gonna go down 10 feet this way. And then I am going to reach into my component pouch and pull out a little piece of fur. I'm going to wrap it around my amber rod, and then I'm going to break the rod. And as I break it, lightning starts to crackle between my hands, and then I
Cool.
push it out as like a giant bolt.
Awesome.
And I cast lightning bolt. A dexterity saving throw.
Well,
It's
he
a
has a
big
-1 on it.
Sick.
It's got to be trash at this. He's huge.
15.
Huge.
Um,
Why do I feel like that passes?
it does by 1. Yeah, my save is 14.
Half dammy.
Half damage of 8d6. So
Still a lot of damage.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I still can't believe you gave one of my characters the ability to cast Thunderbolt or Lightning Bolt twice. Once as a main and once as a bonus at the same time. So I can literally just go and do 16d6.
Yeah.
Man, that was so much fun.
Because it hits no matter what. So at worst, you're doing
30.
a full 8d6 of damage. What was
Yeah.
that, 30?
30. Lightning
That's
damage.
already halved.
No, it'd be
Half to
Oh,
15. Still,
fuck.
15's
Half to
good.
15.
15's good. 15's good.
Reverse math, bro.
15.
Alrighty.
Oh, not reverse math.
Well, I had to subtract his health.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking that I was thinking reverse, so forward math.
Oh,
That you,
yeah,
like
no.
lightning was healing him.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
like,
that's
you can't be
addition.
healed by
That's
lightning
forward
Forward
and
math.
Yeah.
fire.
Alrighty. So as you when you shoot lightning, it does curse through or surge through his body. He's a tanky boy though. It's hard to tell if he's hurting. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay there.
All right. He's gonna go to him. It's gonna go to him.
Oh, actually, I take that back. Sorry. Bonus action, drink a potion.
Very well. It's going to
Okay.
go to him.
Sorry,
And
thank
he is going to just take his fist and just on top of Zio
Zio,
twice.
Jesus.
Twice.
Yes. Oh, you are really lucky
Dead.
that hit my mouse. I still think it might hit though. 16
That does not hit.
does not miss. All right. And 31.
That misses, right?
Are you shitting me?
Is a,
Even with shield, I can't get that high. Yeah.
he has a
that's
plus 13,
gonna
and I
hit.
rolled well on that second one. So you're gonna take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Right.
As he Falcon punches you into the ground, and you guys see the ground below Zio just crack a little bit. As you put your shield up to make it so he doesn't just crack you in the dome, and your knees buckle and the ground cracks below you. And he
God damn.
is actually going
Like a Super
to
Saiyan though.
Yeah,
piss
it's
off
pretty.
Burden.
You looked pretty badass when it happened.
He's gonna go right there. Would you like an opportunity
are
of
gone.
attack, sir?
Yes, I would
Roll a
like
hit.
an opportunity of attack.
Scratch
You
him some
sounded
more.
so uncertain.
Yes.
Because I use my reaction for a lot of things, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is he?
Wait.
Cut his
no,
chilies.
No, you're good. You can attack, yeah. Yeah, cut his proverbial Achilles.
All right. So range is myself. Area is 15-foot cube.
So
Will
from
that
you is
hit
a
him
15.
when he moves?
Yes, it'll also Ecclesias.
Don't do that.
15-foot cube. I thought it was.
15
I
foot
say-
cube from you. So everything in a 15 foot. Yeah, 15 feet. Boom.
The entire cube is 15 feet, though. That's what I don't understand. That puts me in the center.
Yeah, it's the pink one.
So no, it wouldn't. It would hit. It would hit. It would
Be
hit.
right outside.
Yeah.
Be right outside of it.
Yep. So you're good.
Man,
Alright.
I'm getting good
So
at shapes,
Everybody can
bro.
delete their shapes. We'll only need it for a second. So what's the
Except the
save?
circle. Yeah, I'm going to drop my sword as he runs away and clap my hands, and it's Thunder Wave is what I'm casting.
So do you have a save or do you have to roll to hit?
Nice.
It's a save, con save.
Yes.
Constitution.
Con
23.
passes.
Yeah, that'll pass. Still takes half damage, and it is thunder damage. It's the
Yeah.
only other kind of damage I can do besides fire and fucking just
Half
poke.
dammy.
Why am I grabbing a d20?
Hit him with the big one.
Yeah. Oh, nice. 2 sevens on my d8s. So 14 points of damage.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
He's
Hey,
saved, so he takes half, right?
Yes.
He takes 7.
Hey
All
DM, do we see like two people that are like kind of scored wearing like monk robes, like floating on two pieces of like metal under the bridge, and they have like some electrical beams, and you just hear them like
Actually,
arguing about
this
something.
fight's been going on for a while, so you just hear, "I loved you." All right. After that goes to Cthulhu. Stop screaming in your mic.
I can't.
You
Can
have
you-
to.
Pull it away
know.
from your face hole.
Oh.
You know, shortest
Nope.
distance is a straight line.
Now if you're gaining speed,
I gotta go.
Okay, cool. Fuck it. We're going there. Round 2. Let's hope this works. Wisdom save, please. I cast Compel Duel.
Yeah, go fight that guy. He's green.
Eddie. Get the other green one.
Natural 20.
Oh,
No.
damn.
Sorry, I yelled. No.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, no.
And then the DM had the audacity to wipe his eye and do
I
that.
did. I accident. Sorry.
Hey, when do I get my
Sorry.
flashy thingy? When you grew up, kid. Oh, okay. Name that
As in,
movie.
you can't
Men in
cast
Black.
back-to-back spells, so yeah, I'll use my action to fucking dash because I can't cast back-to-back spells.
Very
I'll
well.
go there.
All right. So at the end, oh, you ran away from him. All right. At the end goes to Ecclesias, then Erden.
All right. As I see this big boy, I am going to, again, just to keep this simple, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at it and be like, you can't even smash our elf boy. And it'll, again, make a wisdom save, please.
It has saved every wisdom thing with a +0.
It's just, yeah, I can't really do much
14.
while I... 14, he just doesn't care. He just like...
I was gonna say, all you guys can do wisdom saves. If she has a +8, he's just like, smash.
Yeah.
Just.
'Cause I don't fucking care. As a bonus action, judging myself and June, would it be safe to assume that I can tell which one of us is looking worse, or is that kind of
What's your
getting
health,
into the
June?
weeds?
17.
Out of. I know this is like kind of game breaky.
It's
I'm just
whatever.
out of 41. I will heal myself then because you have more out of more than me.
Very well.
So
do
as a bonus action, I can do that with Aura of Vitality,
you
and I will
moving?
stay where I am.
Very well. At your turn,
yep.
we'll go to Erden. Well, you can just whatever you roll, you're good. Erden.
Wow, 40.
Okay, so DM,
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
what would it take to climb this guy?
Yes, that's why I love you, Eddie.
In terms of what? In terms of how good
Height.
you need to be, or like
terms of
How many
elevation.
balls do you need?
I just
think is
do
the
not
question.
want him to punch
Dangling.
me. He's in front of me. He's gonna punch me, and I don't want him to do that. So I'm gonna
I
get
mean,
on top
you
of him.
can certainly try with an acrobatics check.
I will certainly try with an acrobatics
The
check.
only reason it's disadvantage is because it's a living thing. So you
No,
have
it's
a
not.
disadvantage.
It's a construct.
You know what I mean. It's not like a wall. that you just
All right. Don't fail
DC. Hey,
me.
he's huge, so the DC isn't that high, but it is
Alright.
disadvantage.
That would be a 22.
All right. So as you grab the space in between his knee and upper thigh, no, you're not that tall. No, you're that tall. You grab that and you hoist yourself up. Right as you take your hand, or you put your foot down in the same spot, so you can climb yourself up to get up to his shoulder. Right as you do, you can see that his knee kind of would like shut as he moves. So you got your foot out just in time. So you are currently hanging off of like this area of him.
Well, you said like up here.
Mm-hmm. So that
All
was-
right.
Cauldron.
Yeah, I would say
Why-
you can't get all the way up here because it would be difficult terrain. So that would be twice your movement. So
Right.
Cowboy.
And then I will take my hand axe out, and I'll just like try to like. Oh, it's. I don't know this. but I'll try to whack him with it.
All right, roll to hit with. I'll give you advantage. Roll to hit with advantage.
But I mean, it's not magical, so it's not gonna do anything.
It's just gonna do half damage.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, I'll hit him with that thing.
Just don't burn him.
I'll tell you what. This thing, its normal stats is it's immune to anything that isn't adamantine, but I just gave it resistance because that's stupid.
Fucked.
Okay, so that's with my hand axe, a 23.
That'll hit. Roll damage. Yeah,
We don't have
It's
adamantine.
supposed to be immune to fire, poison, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks with or that aren't adamantine. And I'm like, don't even have
Maybe that's-
adamantine in this.
Jesus.
That's a total of 5.
Have the 2.
Oh, I get another one, don't I?
Yes.
Oh shit.
That's a 20. What was the other? I rolled a 19 and 18, so. Ooh,
So
that was
what?
6. Oh, so the second one does hit.
Oh, okay.
So 7 total damage.
All right, AZ. King, right off of its helmet. Anything else?
I say, Cord, what the fuck am I doing?
All right.
He's just no idea, dude.
Zio then or Zio then June.
He's just
All
like
right.
being my best friend.
Why is Cord eating in
going
your brain?
Gods are hungry.
God
I'm
popcorn.
gonna spend my bonus
Popcorn.
action
God
to take a deep breath and try and calm myself from the fact that I'm almost dead.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna use my second wind ability to get back 11 hit points.
I'll put you right there. It's more accurate. Here's Parrot.
Caca, bitch.
And then I'm going to. What distance am I from him? All right. You know what? Let's be safe rather than sorry. I'm gonna use my action to drink a potion on top of that.
Okay.
Uh, 2d4 plus 2.
Yes. Is that all you're gonna do, or are
Okay.
you gonna move?
I'm going to move and then.
All right.
that's
Move
all
and
I
then
can do.
heal, and then after Zio, June.
Okay, so Uridan is currently on top
I
of this
still have range.
thing.
That's fine.
So all right, yeah. I don't want to take a chance on hurting Uridan while he's attached to this thing.
Good idea.
So I am going to cast Mind Sliver. And it must make a intelligence saving throw as I just stare into its mechanical eyeballs and
Can you read
mind.
that spell? Does it need to know any languages or something?
You drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. Unless the saving throw is successful, the target takes 1d6, 2d6 at 5th level. Psychic damage, and the first time it makes a saving throw before the end of your next turn, it must roll a d4 and subtract the number of rolled.
But it doesn't need to like have an intelligence of 1 to understand stuff.
Nope, it
Nice.
just says a creature that I can see.
Yeah,
Wisdom?
It's not like
be a
charm
creature.
person where they had to be like
Intelligence.
Oh, that's
Sort of
that's a
smart.
good -4.
No, this thing's mad. It's just dumb.
12.
Fail.
want to move boxes no more.
So does June just start spitting out 100
You start making the sound of screeching cogs.
No, I.
Well, it's the binary solo from Flight of the Conchords.
No, when I cast the
0, 0, 0,
spell,
0, 0, 1.
I just kind of like stop moving, like as if I was talking to you guys telepathically, but my eyes glow purple. And then
It's
it's
terrifying.
gonna take 7 psychic damage.
She sounds like broadband internet.
Anything else? As it, even though you're able to do it, it isn't an intelligent creature that even has a brain, so you don't see any reaction.
At least I didn't electrify Erden.
True. All right, at the end of your turn, goes to its turn. And thank you, Zio. Oh, Zio, come back. Should I wait? Because
Probably.
Zio, come back.
Are you
Is it
about
gonna
to just
die?
humble fuck him?
I'm about to have him take Uridin and hit Zio with Uridin.
Fucking
he's not
Hulk and
here.
Loki him.
Pick somebody else.
Alright, he'll take Uridin and hit June with Uridin.
No, no.
First of all, I need you to make a strength save.
Yeah,
me?
you're failing that.
Yeah.
Why am I feeling that, man? You don't know
I
me.
believe in you.
It's a fucking golem. It probably has a strength of like
Alright,
32.
stop. I failed it.
got him.
What'd you roll?
Look.
Strength save.
Yeah.
10.
Alright. That is the
Goodbye.
that is the one stat that other than Khan that he's really good at. He had a 24. Alrighty,
That was
so
close.
he grabs you
Damn it.
and he is gonna take, instead of his sword, he's gonna take you and hit Zio with it twice. Or Zio with you twice.
Am I gonna have to beat a motherfucker with a motherfucker?
What kind
Says
of hit bonus
Golem.
does he have with Urigan?
It's gonna be the
Jesus.
same. He's proficient in improvised weapons, and that's an improvised weapon. 27 on the first hit.
Doesn't hit me.
Shield.
Yeah.
Do we just smash
And-
cut to the workers just like
Yeah.
And an even 30 on the second hit. So what I'm gonna do, instead of giving all of the damage to Zio, is you're gonna split it to both of you. Since he
Fair.
hits you twice, you guys are just gonna get hit like it was normally one hit. So both you are gonna take 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Freaking God.
Glad I chugged that potion too.
And then he's gonna drop Uridin.
Oh, damn
get
it.
smacked with your friend?
And he
I
will...
feel used.
You should. You were.
Feel
Doesn't
bounded.
recharge his breath weapon.
NYPD.
That goes to Cthulhu.
Sorry, DM, can I get you to repeat the damage that they both took? So
23.
7?
They both took 23.
My brain wasn't paying attention to that. It was not even close.
Okay.
Would they take 100?
What did they take? 6?
Cool. Let's do it. Round 3, baby. Wisdom save.
I hope that this whole fight Cthulhu just ran away.
Yeah.
Come on.
Don't worry, Seth. I'm your tank.
13.
Fuck. It meets. Does that count?
Saves.
Nope.
Same.
It means, yeah, he beats your meat.
He beats your meat. Alright, where would you like to run to now, Cthulhu?
Get your ass up here.
Yeah.
Fucking action. Let's do it. I'm gonna run.
Alright, you run over there at the end of Cthulhu's turn, Ecclesias.
I am going to move 5 feet down, which brings this down as well. I am going to I'm just gonna fuck. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I am going to whip my boomerang at it. It's just such
an
a
awesome move.
stupid.
It's an
It's
awesome
just
move.
such a.
I'm in
How
support.
to-
It's an awesome move, bro.
It's
I
just such a
support it.
silly thing. I'm just trying to see what a range is. You might have to be the judge of this one, Fern. I'm within 30 feet
Yeah,
of it.
you
Do you
can
think it's
hit
a
it.
reasonable distance? Okay. So here we go. So that's gonna be plus my dex. That's going to be forgive me for using D&D Beyond. That's wait. Okay, so just to double check, a ranged weapon it adds your dex, correct, for it to hit.
That will. Dex plus proficiency bonus.
Dex plus my proficiency bonus.
Do you have it equipped in D&D
Yeah, if you
Beyond?
have it equipped, it should show you.
Well, the
Plus
thing was
something.
is that like it's a custom item, so I
I'm just
I
counting
made
it
it.
still as a boomerang. It just does more whatever we decided.
Okay, so it's gonna be a +8 to hit because of my dex is. Jesus fuck, was that a 21 to hit?
That barely hits.
Oh
it-
my
If
goodness.
you guys haven't figured out, his AC is 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is going to be taking a total of a a D6, which would normally be a D4, but since it has iron bands on it, so And it'll be taking 3 plus the 2, so it'll be taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and on a 6, and it comes back to me. On a bonus action, I would like to use. I'm going to use the aura of vitality to give June almost max healing points, 10 points of healing as I stay where I am, and my turn.
Very well, Candy. Your turn is going to go to Erden, then Zia. By the way, you are prone, Erden.
Okay.
I didn't tell you. You're flat on your fucking back.
I didn't tell you.
What the fuck?
You sleeping?
Do you know how much that would hurt? Like, obviously a gigantic sword would hurt too, but do you know how much it would hurt getting hit with another human being as hard as this thing could swing it?
Fuck that.
Listen, I've been in mosh pits. Yes, I do know.
I don't like to be hit with people.
I'm hardcore. I know.
It's always
Damn.
fun having a person fall on the back of your head.
I have had that happen.
I'm gonna cry.
Tell me about it.
You're gonna